College Park just jumped on. The Buccaneers to play the Packers. Okay.
I got a 23-year-old linebacker, Tyrone Holmes, 85 speed, and 79 overall, 91 play recognition, 86 block shedding, 85 hit power, 87 tackling. I built that nigga from the ground up because he was trash when I got him. I need to put his pursuit up. There we go. Anyway, his confidence boosts his overall level like to like an 82. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't go nowhere. I thought it would though. Need to put Gridiron free play recognition. I'm finna trade him, and I have Chris Harris Jr. at the cornerback, and I'm gonna drive the cornerback, young cornerback. Well, no, I got a 21-year-old cornerback with an 81-man coverage, so that's who he gonna start. That's who gonna start next year.
See, in the house, they would use this as proof. If somebody agreed to play you at advance, they would say, well, if he agreed to play you advance, then that means he's gonna way up and play you. That would fly in the house.
Everybody, they focusing on they trying to say if Dak Prescott gonna have a sophomore slump, cause he say the last, yeah, I don't think he is. I mean, I don't know. It depends, man. I know Zeke is, cause they gonna shut that shit down next year. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's asleep now, though.
Nah, Cowboys gonna do their thing. They gonna do their thing. I need to say, hey.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though. What I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna send out my text, but I'm not gonna be waiting around.
I mean, it's a meaningless game, bro. So I feel like
you don't answer text before 3 o'clock. He hit.
But yeah, it's meaningless though. So I feel like really you should just
don't take the auto, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, cause it's a meaningless game.
Oh, at least wait till the morning.
What? Oh yeah, but what can he get mad about? You know, it's a meaningless game. Like, it doesn't matter if you win, lose, or draw. Like it don't matter. He was gonna lose anyway. So
what time are we starting the playoffs tomorrow?
Playoffs.
Man, it depends on when y'all get y'all games out the way they count.
That shit, yeah. Playoffs should be early though, man. It should be early. Probably by at least like 7. By at least 7.
Well, I sent my text to Cliff. I'm giving him the 3 o'clock tomorrow. Then I'm gonna send y'all my proof.
Actually, after 12 o'clock, that's when the new day starts. You know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He got into 3 o'clock. The new day started 12:01. You can send a text out there, and if he don't respond by 3. He hit. The rules are the rules. Or you can send it in the morning.
I might have gone ahead and seen still this auto, man.
Still ready.
Yeah. I mean, not auto. I meant to say invite. I'm tripping.
Raiders and Chiefs. They don't.
Yeah, I just sent them what's called.
Vikings and 49ers, they're going to want to play.
I see both of them.
Those two got to play because we don't know what's going to happen in that situation. Because Mel ain't really clinched yet.
Mel kind of dead, though.
If Mel beat the Dolphins, then that 49ers game don't mean nothing.
He ain't gonna get in anyways.
You remember Mel got to play his game before 2 o'clock tomorrow because he don't get off till 11.
Yeah.
And B Dizzy been inactive the last 3 games. He ain't responded to a group me or nothing.
I just sent my invite to still post, man.
Tell me when
All
you
right.
jump in and y'all start playing.
Man, I bought the Browns overall from a down 73 to 84.
Oh, that's a good shit. Well, from when you first started,
Yeah, from when I first started the season with them, the 73 to 84.
I was an 80 last year. Now I'm an 87.
Let me look at my. I'm about to look at now right now.
Shit,
I'm
I
gonna look
took
at
a
my
I took a
overall.
big jumping team overall.
I'll be a 90 by after free agency.
Hey, that stream up still posting here. We finna get it in.
Oh, mine at 88 now.
I done made huge adjustments.
I just need to get mine. I'm trying to get mine to the 90s, man. It's hard getting to the 90s.
No, you got it. You get to a 91, but you'll jump back down for some reason.
Yeah, in the off season, when you lose 30 players can make you, you know what I'm saying, you drop down.
Hey, y'all, that stream up. We finna start now.
Alright. Still posters trying to leave out on a good note.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the ball rolling, man.
Out the way.
I'm glad, man, because I did not want to wait.
I should be like Slam and be like, man, I hope he hurt Jerry Jackson.
Oh, wow.
That's how Slam be. He be always throwing dirt on my players.
Niggas praying on
Man,
my
I hope he
downfall.
hurt Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, no, 10. I stood tall.
Hey, Slam got Jerry Jackson hurt. His heart will fall in his booty cheeks.
I still got 2 good running backs, though. I mean, that would hurt me a lot because all this XP I'm finna win. That'll really mess me up.
That will hurt you so bad, man. You'll be devastated.
I'll quit and take my suspension. I'll just play.
Nah, you'll be suspended indefinitely, nigga.
You're a commissioner, you know better.
Yeah, I'm just playing, bro. Just playing. Well, you should have paused. You should have paused your auto and watched this.
Plus, you got 2 commissioners. We watching it too. Still post a call. He'll put the proof in. Still post take pictures.
No, I wouldn't.
Like
I wouldn't do no shit like that, man. I ain't even. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, expose you.
Yeah, I'm about to put my music in, man. You know what time it was. After this kickoff, I'm gonna do the kickoff first. I gotta put my music. I gotta focus on this game.
Hey, but don't overwork him, man, because you could get injured. Don't overwork him. I'm telling you.
Yeah. God, the Madden guys forbid that.
Trying to get records. You need to be thinking about your playoffs. Even this game, losing this game don't even hurt you. Oh boy. That's the first time that ever happened. 2 niggas fell asleep during the game.
What's that? Oh, them 2 dudes.
Yeah.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Flacco here on second down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Cutler will throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
So they're going to come to the line here.
Hey, so.
On 4th. Fourth down. Here's Cutler. This will be caught at about the 5. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it with Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Duke Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On the return, here's Dree Archer. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. This is Marshall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
If your day involves blocking Danny Shelton, you better pack lunch and dinner. It's an all-day job.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 2nd down, Franco to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw.
You watching this game, RP?
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football. Look up. It's a big D tackle.
Damn, that nigga bust through there.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked up, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Ooh.
The Browns defense has a touchdown.
Ooh.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way, disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Flacco right back to the pick 6. Marshall, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Halfback sent in motion. 2nd and 10. Flacco once more. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get... I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
And it looks like
Who is that? Yo.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Cutler. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And on 2nd and 10 now. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Cutler. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look at the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Flacco. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They're out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Cutler surveying the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere. A loss of yardage.
Flacco here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And this is caught on the sideline, but No, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 16. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They run again with Jackson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. DJ Hayden, the corner, in on the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now it's Jackson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the
and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. John Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and 4. Shift together here from the D-line. Play action. Flacco. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, Flacco. Complete. This is Lewis. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Flacco to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And again, it's Flacco to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball free and brings up fourth down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be taken at the 10. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it with Jackson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Off the play fake. Here's Cutler. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
This is Jackson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Another pistol look here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience, experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run with Marshall. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Second down, Flacco now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But
he rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's caught. Jones. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And I fell asleep.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Nobody in here.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Third down now following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve, as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. John Brown with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Archer, the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Keith Marshall, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Always got some breathing room. Down the numbers. Here he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Flacco here on second down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now Marshall. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Marshall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. Here's Sam Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Browns are going to have a first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, man, I'm in a league game in the playoffs. Oh no, I'm talking to YouTube followers. Oh come on, Julio, you're supposed to catch that and keep going. Now that my YouTube followers asked me what I was doing, let them know that I'm in the Molly connected franchise game, controlled by 32 owners. Everybody has their own team. I'm currently using the Cleveland Browns, and this is week 17. Damn, I want to pick this. Goes this thing. You played Dorado, Warrior?
When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw it like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset.
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes, and it gets him out of trouble more often than not.
He was looking for trouble out there downtown. And it's second to down. The numbers have been good.
I'm being still post right now, 35-0. I mean 35-7. My defense been playing how they supposed to play, man. They been playing. We gave up one big run, man. Now they let them ride the fucking sideline at a toss play, and they was holding my guys. They couldn't do shit. I should threw that shit to the tight end. I'm just doing dumb stuff. Game already over, man. I got 174 rushing yards with Darius Jackson with a touchdown. I just broke the 3,000. Well, I just set a record for 3,000 rushing yards in one season with a running back, Darius Jackson, who was a 66 overall running back at the beginning of last season, and now he's an 82 overall. And he won an MVP this year. He won an MVP this year, best running back, AFC Offensive Player of the Year. And my current record right now is 11-5. So we'll be we'll be in the wild card this year because the division leader is 14-2. The Pittsburgh Steelers. My boy Saul Hunter. Damn, my fucking play. I'm letting him get 2 million rushing right now. Calm down. He ain't doing that no more. Put, no. Put power over here. He's running back tired, man. He all slumped over in the backfield. Let me see if I can get a good strip on him right here. Most likely he'll give it up. So, and I couldn't even make contact with him. They stripped him down. That was a good touchdown.
His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Ravens cut into the lead. And he's got it open through. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3.
Wow, I got hit by a fucking kicker and kick turn. That boy Jackson is a beast. Boy. 25 carries, 179 yards. Damn, he ran him over, but I got caught up against the other line. I'm about to have 200 yards, man. Got 187.
Understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
I should just threw that screen, man.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
So the defense is put them in a tough spot, 2nd and long.
Come on, Julio. Look at him catch stuff like that, man. It's one-on-one. He leaving you one-on-one like that, Julio. Come on, man. Just pushed over 200 yards rushing, man. Yeah, I just got I set the 3,000 rushing yards record in the season, man, with Darius Jackson. I was only like 120 miles away. So I pretty much set that record. Oh, he dropped the ball. Come on. Yeah, man, Johnson gonna sit down, man. Jackson gonna sit down for the rest of the game. He already got 200 yards. We're good. Oh, slam cut me. Dang. I'm gonna hit that field a little, man. That'll help my kick out with this kick over here again for the second time in a row. Oh, good hit. Damn, I tried to strip that nigga.
Adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do we have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves. We'll see if they can figure that out right here. This is taken at the 15. A 46-yard group with just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And possession will switch hands first and 10.
First down, touchdown, man. 75-yard run, Darius Jackson. Boy, you sound like you're losing over there. Oh, hell no. The only thing you gotta do is just go in I-form, put Demir Bird at receiver and bomb that bitch. She gonna burn shit out the CPU. I just go in the regular goal line power set and just run the ball, and the computer will never pick up on it. Man, I might win player of the week. I'm finna try to get player of the week with Darius Jackson. I know that's a little gritty, but I'm finna have 300 yards rushing. Might as well go for it. TJ Green, baby. Second pick of the game. Oh, TJ Green with the pick. Oh, I got 283 yards. I got to get 300, man. Come on, y'all. Got to get this 300-yard game. 283. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. Oh, they won't let me get it. They won't let me get it. I got 280. They would not let me get it. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Give me some. 280 yards. This nigga fumbled in the touchdown. Wow. Come on, man. This nigga fumbled in a touchdown. Come on, man. DJ not supposed to fumble like that. I'm trying to be greedy and get the damn rushing. I'm finna get it down. I'm finna get it down, y'all. I'm talking about that. I'm finna get it down.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in their final stages. Second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. That's exactly what you want. First down. Pick up 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5.
13 yards, man. Come on. Got to get 300 yards. I get 300 yards. I'm still post that. It's fucking crazy. I need 10 yards, man. 10 yards and rush for 300. I know that'll be player of the week. Come on. And I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. 290. Damn. I wanted that 300 yards, man. So, shit, my bad, I did not mean to pause my stream. Shit, be back up, I did not try to pause that. I'm about to show y'all these rushing stats, man. And NFL records in the season, touchdown. NFL rushing touchdowns in the season. Oh, I just set the record, I did not know that. One player has the best. Who the hell the best this week? Ah, shit, I don't care about Jay Cutler. (11-5) finished the season. I'm about to show y'all these stats, man, for my running back Darius Jackson. And there it is. 3,176 rushing yards on the season with 37 touchdowns. Averaging 198 yards a game, 55 broken tackles, yards after contact 650. I rushed for 3,000 yards in the season, 37 touchdowns. Show y'all these awards. MVP, AFC Offensive Player of the Year, best running back. Still didn't get that. Hopefully he'll come. Christian Kirk for that. Man, I started off the season 0-4, fellas. 0-4. End up 11-5. Made a hell of a comeback, man.